Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this weekly reading for the upcoming week of February 6th. So, I am just asking about the energy that's popping up this week. Definitely feel free to check out your different placements. It could be your sun, your moon, your rising. Sometimes I like to check my north node. You get to decide, of course. Always trust yourself above anything else. And if anything resonates, I would absolutely love to hear from you. You can always let me know in the form of a like or a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your weekly reading for February 6th. I am starting here by asking about the energy that you need to balance and some themes that might pop up. So you do have the Four of Wands here showing up. And it did show up shadow side up over here. All right, you have receive and give. So this need to balance that education and love. Wow. Some strong themes here. Interesting. Just with both receive and give popping up, definitely I'm getting the need to balance your relationships. Really, for some of you it could be like school related or work related, and for some of you it could be romantically related over here, because education and love both popped up. But you know, the Four of Wands is a card of community. You know, it is kind of, you know, you working hard, leveling up over here, right? But it's also a card of celebration. It's a card of getting together with you know, people that you care about. It could be friends, family, it could be your like partnership. It's also a card of, you know, like a spiritual union. It is a card of partnership as well. So, you know, for some of you with the shadow side upness, right, there might be some discord. I'm already seeing it, you know, with the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles reversed over here. Well, all of these reversals over here and the shadow side up. For some of you, there might be some disagreements in your romantic sphere, some disagreements at work, or, you know, school, if you're in school, like something like that with education showing up. And I'm also getting this need to learn. All right, I'm getting education, love, like learning about love, learning about the way that maybe you show love over here. You know, and it doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be, you know, the way that you show love for your community, the way that you show love to those people around you as well, while balancing how much, assessing, what I'm getting is assessing how much you are receiving and giving, right? Like maybe you feel like you're being taken advantage of, but there's this need to assess, okay, like how much you know, how much, you know, like, yes, how much am I receiving, how much am I putting into, right? Like, so kind of like, are you getting, how do I say this, like, is the input that you're getting worth the output, like, you know, what that you're putting out, right? Like, but for some of you it might be about, you know, hey, I'm putting like too much of myself out there and I'm not getting enough. And for others it might be inverted, right? Like I am, you know, not putting myself out there enough, right? And I don't know, yeah, so anyway, right? So like there's just that need for assessment over here. Okay, with the devil in your internal side over here, I am getting the need to release something. Okay, like you do have, you know, the lover showing up again over here. Like, yeah, some of you might really have, you know, just with the love card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the devil showing up, this could be a week where like your romantic relationships kind of take precedence here, because the devil does have the Lovers in chain here. So there is something that you need to release around that, right? And I'm getting, you know, like bad habits, you know, back to this balancing energy, right? Because when you think of, you know, the Lover's energy, when you think of just like that that card alone, right, it is all about balance over here. So there's this sense of imbalance in your relationships again. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, but it very well could be here. So thinking about bad habits, thinking about the things that are not working, I'm getting thinking about assessing, you know, manipulations, what's keeping you bound, right? Like, and what is it that you need to release? You know, do you need to release bad habits, manipulations, and, you know, stressors, or do you need to release the person, right? Like that's your prerogative, your idea, your decision, right? Like that's kind of this assessment over here, right? Hence as well, you know, I'm getting, for some of you, I don't know, maybe you were just kind of thinking about like the future and celebrating and moving forward, and, you know, there's this need to, you know what I'm getting is like, anyway, you know, like there is some chaos up in the air. All right. I'm just going to throw that out there. But there's this need to assess what hasn't been working. You know, like there's this need to kind of like look back, take a step back, you know, figure out, okay, why is this all in shambles? Wow. Sorry, like I just, whew, okay. Yeah, why is this all in shambles? I mean, does it need to leave? Does it need to get out of the picture? Or is there a way to move forward together, right? Because this is the energy that you are balancing, all right? Now with the Ten of Pentacles showing up in like your external energy, once again, there's that sense of disappointment, like not feeling good with what you have, or not feeling good enough about, you know, the legacies that you're trying to create, the future that you're trying to create. You know, the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, to me is like the end all, right? It's, you know, legacies and family, and I don't say that in the, you know, in the nuclear family way, right? It could just be, you know, what do you want for your future? What do you want your future to look like? What are the legacies that you want to leave behind, right? Whether that's a creative project or like a family, or whether that's, you know, whatever it is, right? But with it coming up reversed, I'm once again getting the thing, like this idea of assessing what hasn't been working, right? In order to fully embrace what you do want to work toward for, right? Because you don't know where you want to charge forward for toward you. Wait. Yeah, how do you know what you want to charge toward if you don't know, right, like what you want, right? So there's this need to learn about this is what I'm getting, right? Like learn about what you want for yourself. You know, over here, I'm getting, you're not asking for support with the Ten of Wands reverse. The Ten of Wands is, you know, is carrying the load on its shoulders when it could very easily just kind of holler and say, hey, can somebody help me out here? You know, especially with the reversal, I get the message of asking for support. So whatever it is, you know, it might be a loved one over here. It might be, you know, somebody in your community, but this, I'm getting just this message of needing to reach out. And this is kind of how the external world is affecting you. So I'm getting that you're feeling unsupported, but are you communicating? Because the King of Swords over here is how you're showing up, and with the reversal, seeing that you're not communicating, right? Because the King of Swords is the doer of doers. The King of Swords charges forward, takes care of business, says what needs to be said, does what needs to be done. But the reversal is saying, hey, like something is out of whack. You are not acting right now, right? So there is this need to, you know, communicate clearly, communicate wisely. The King of Swords, swords are, you know, the intellectual realm, the communicative realm, right? So once again, back to analyzing your thought processes and being able to express those clearly here, you know? So yeah, yeah, so I mean, overall, I mean, I did, you know, there's a little sense of discord, especially revolving around community, family, friends, you know, but there's this need to kind of assess, hey, you know, like what's not working, what do I need to release in order to charge forward, and then asking for support when you do need it. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for you this week. If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you. You can let me know in the form of a like or a comment. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up this week? All right, Taurus, you do have the King of Pentacles. All right, and that is your theme today. It did show up shadow side up, or not theme, that's like your the energy that you need to balance. Okay, you have listen, synchronicity, act, and boom, boom, boom. I don't know, I felt the need to shake it up here. Feeling good though, and old. Interesting. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. But with the King of Pentacles already, especially with the shadow side up in this, I'm getting, you know, this need to kind of balance what you're putting your energy into is really what I'm getting, okay? Because, you know, the King of Pentacles is an energy of someone who takes care of business, somebody who you know, who's like a provider, you know, and the message that I'm really getting is like, are you providing for yourself? You know, like, are you taking care of yourself? I'm not getting the shadow side of like, King of Pentacles, which can be a little greedy, right? Or it can be a little, I mean, you know, maybe that is something that you do need to assess here. But I'm getting more of the, you know, there's something within you that you need to take care of as well, you know, so kind of balancing how much you are taking care of business outside and for others, and how much you are taking care of yourself as well. Okay, like that is the message that I'm getting here. And you do see that as well with you know, the Hierophant. I mean, we're really here you know, so with the Hierophant reverse, that is your own energy, Taurus. So with the reversal, there's that sense of instability, feeling topsy-turvy, not feeling your best self right now, you know. So it might be a week where you're kind of I mean, I'm getting like assessing like where you're at and where you're going, just like with the Nine of Pentacles and this over here, but really a week to take care of yourself, to worry about you, because you have the Queen of Cups reversed and how you're showing up. So I'm getting like there's this need for you to listen to yourself, listen to your feelings, okay? And ultimately like take care of your own needs, because the Queen of Cups reversed, right, like that is what she's doing. She's pouring the cup of love and nurture and care onto herself before she can go out and share that with others. Okay, so there is just this need for you to focus on yourself and your needs this week. And I'm getting both emotional and material, okay, just like with the Queen and King over here. Like, you know, yeah, your material resources, right? So make sure that you're assessing yeah, I mean, whatever that means for you, right? I mean, like it could be work related, it could just be assets related, resource related, like money related. Okay, making sure that you're taking care of that business, as well as making sure that you're I'm getting like self-care, self-love, you know, like that sort of situation over here. Okay, yeah, you know, like the Nine of Pentacles over here is really asking you to think about everything that you've worked hard for. Okay, pay attention to the synchronicities. There's something that you need to act on over here. And I'm getting like acting toward continuing to gather this Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles is an energy of somebody who's worked really hard to get what they have, you know, and it is one of them level up cards. So, you know, it's like, it's a mini Empress, it's a mini you energy, right? So like you are moving up, there's still leveling up left to do, but I'm getting that it's just a week for you to, as you are taking care of yourself and your needs, make sure that you're recognizing everything that you've worked hard for and continue to do that, right? Like that's what I'm getting with the act. Okay, I'm getting that you know, I'm just gonna say it, I don't know, like it's not a wallowing week, it's a doing week. Okay, and I'm not saying wallowing like, you know, obviously there's times when you need to process and take a step back and you know, nurture yourself in a more, you know, like kind of passive, slowed down sort of way. But what I'm getting here is nurture yourself in a more active way. Okay, so I mean, for some of you that might be like literally more active in like getting out and doing things, but for others it could just be, you know, like actively like paying attention to the way that you're nurturing yourself. Okay, you do have in the external energy, you have synchronicity in the Four of Wands reverse. Okay, so you might be getting some messages. Pay attention to any synchronicities that you encounter. The number 4 might be significant, I don't know, but you do have the Four of Wands reverse, so these might be synchronicities that you might find around your community, messages that you might find around okay, I'm just getting like relationships, okay, or like assessing your relationships for some of you. Just this need to kind of pay attention, because like, okay, what I'm getting is that you have this Four of Wands, you have like community, you have celebrations, you have like good times trying to find you over here, but they're not quite coming yet. All right, and I am getting that you're gonna be, I don't know, just with synchronicity, like some good messages around community coming. Okay, and I think like the reversal is just because you're not feeling great. I'm not getting it like how do I say this? Yeah, like I'm not getting it like in a bad way. I think it's just kind of like a delayed entrance. Okay, so it's like this is gonna come when you are paying attention to the synchronicities, when you are listening to the world, listening to yourself, once you are, you know, really embodying this Nine of Pentacles and starting to feel better, you know, once you you know, turn right side up. I'm getting some of you also you know, it might be a time to, you know, when you're doing like this emotional practical like work over here, right, which the Hierophant also is like very spiritual and practical over here, you know, bringing spirituality into your everyday life, maybe adding like something spiritual into your routine, like for example like a prayer, or I don't know, like an acknowledgement, I don't know, like doing some sort of ritual I'm getting that kind of connects you to your spirituality. Sorry, I just got that message. But once you're like listening to the world and paying attention to these synchronicities, right, like you do have good times trying to find you here, okay? But it is a week for you to take care of yourself here, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, move on. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you. You can always let me know in the form of a like or a comment. And thank you again. All right, Gemini. What does Gemini have coming up this week? Wow. All right, so you do have the Queen of Cups here, and it did come light side up, so you might be feeling in a very giving, very emotional, very loving sort of energy. Make sure that you are balancing that, okay? Oh, interesting. Wow. Okay, sorry. I like this. Ooh. Okay. You have creativity, serendipity, power, and mystery with this Queen of Cups here, okay? I'm just going to say, I mean, for some of you, it could be somebody coming your way. What's the Queen of Cups? Cancer? I don't know. Look out for Cancer energy. Somebody here might be trying to offer a cup to you. I don't know, like with this mystery over here. I don't know. Oh, wow. Double Queen of Cups. Okay. Okay, it's you. It's your energy. You might be getting... Oh, nope. It might be somebody. Okay. What are you getting onto? Okay. All right, sorry. So because you do have the counterparts over here, Queen of Cups and King of Cups, and you have double Queen of Cups, okay? So for some of you, it's about you, like you being willing to share your cup over here, okay? Balance it. I am getting, because this is the balancing energy, okay? That you do need to make sure that you're still taking care of yourself, okay? It didn't show up shadow side up, so I'm not getting that you're being, you know, like selfish or self-serving or anything. It showed up with light side up, so I'm getting that you are willing. You're willing to kind of put yourself out there and things like that. Make sure that you're balancing by still taking care of your needs is what I'm getting. But you know, double Queen of Cups over here, this is your energy, how you are feeling. So you are, I'm getting, you know, getting ready to share this cup, getting ready to, you know, kind of, I'm getting put yourself out there, you know, you're charging forward, because that's how like the outside is affecting you. So it's like, you're not just, I'm getting this balance of your masculine and feminine energy, you know, you being able to, I mean, I love this, right, for you, like just kind of feeling good, you know, is coming your way. Getting that you're coming out of this isolation period over here. For some of you might also have a Virgo coming your way. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Or you know, you might be, I don't know, like pay attention to Virgos. You might have something to learn from them is what I'm getting, okay? But just, you know, with these two energies over here, first of all, it's about you, you know, and this energy being balanced within you, like being nurturing and caring, and, you know, and then also like charging forward, you know, because that's what, you know, Queen's saying, you know, the King is also nurturing and caring, right? But it's also like a doer, right? So it's like you just really balancing that energy here. I love it. You know, with serendipity, I'm going to go back to this. Like you might have somebody kind of coming your way. Pay attention to, you know, situations that might feel a little bit kind of wonky, just serendipitous, right? Like what? Wow, what a weird coincidence, you know, because it might be more in that, okay? You know, with mystery, I'm getting, I don't know, I'm getting mystery in a really good way, just kind of with serendipity and creativity and power over here, kind of like maybe like a mysterious person coming your way, somebody who's, I don't know, maybe like getting about ready to share their cup of love with you or something. Like, I know, sorry, this isn't supposed to be a love reading, but that's the messages that I'm getting. I can't help it. The counterparts are here. Like I said, about you above everything, but you know, and then you also have judgment and creativity, okay? So over here, what I'm getting is your, you know, judgment reverse. It's a resistance for you to, this is how you're showing up. You're resisting a new version of yourself, okay? Judgment wants to give you new opportunities. It's a rebirth energy, sorry. It's like you being born again and, you know, rising up and being the stronger version, right? It's like, that's what I'm getting, right? It's like this more balanced, this stronger, just powerful version of you is waiting to come out over here, but you're resisting it, you know? Like that's what this judgment card is. That's how you're showing up. up. So what I'm getting is like this need for you to get in touch with your creativity. All right, like your creativity might be a source of outlet over here. I'm getting a source of power, like a source of outlet, like an outlet. Sorry, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. Am I making sense, Gemini? I would trust you to tell me because you're the communicator of communicators, right? But yes, okay, get in touch with some creative projects, start something new, stop resisting, your creativity, embrace it, acknowledge it. Okay, I'm getting that it's going to be a source of power over here. Like I said, you might also have a powerful Virgo coming your way, but what I'm getting is that you're going to be feeling so in your power, and you're going to be not isolating, the opposite, right? Like you're going to be coming out of this isolation, because the Hermit is somebody who's isolated themselves, who's hermited, right? Try to gain new insight, sheds the light on some situations, and I'm getting that you've done that and you're getting about ready to come out. Are you out of this? Not quite yet, but you are moving forward, you are moving on over here. All right, and also like pay attention to, like I said, Virgos. All right, or somebody, I don't know, I'm just getting somebody wise over here, kind of trying to share some knowledge your way. All right, so pay attention to that. Okay. All right, that is what I have for you this week, Gemini. Let me know, did that make sense? I felt a little rambly here, but if anything made sense, I would love to hear from you. You can let me know if things resonated in the form of a like or a comment. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. So let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up this week? All right, so you do have the King of Wands showing up, shadow side up. I am getting, I don't know. Sorry, I got like this, I don't know, I got a not good feeling here. I don't know. Be careful, okay, that you are not, I'm just getting like this, the shadow side of the King of Wands, just kind of tyrant is the word that I'm getting. Okay, so be careful that you are navigating in a way that is, if you're, how do I say this? Like if you're in charge of something, that you're not being a tyrannical, right? That you are being, yes, like be passionate. Yes, be sure of yourself. Be confident, right? Like embrace that, but make sure that you're not confusing that with, being arrogant or being rude or being, I'm getting the A word here, an a-hole. You do have support, rest, reassess, and steady as well, okay? So for some of you, I don't know if there's like external things or, whatever is over here, kind of plaguing you. Make sure that you are, asking for support when needed. I'm getting so that you are not showing up, like maybe, this, kind of response is coming from feeling overwhelmed over here, So ask for support. Make sure that you're getting some rest over here. Yeah. There's something that you might need to reassess and learn about over here. And yeah, okay, this makes perfect sense. Sorry. Like, it's just funny because everything feels really all right. So within you, okay, yes, anxious and worrying card, all right, with the 9 of Swords. So sleepless nights, just being overwhelmed, being overburdened over here is kind of also another thing that I'm getting. So making sure that, yeah, like you do need some time to rest, to process, right, whatever it is that's happening. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Whatever it is that's happening, whatever it is that's plaguing you. Sorry, can you see that? I just realized I moved the cards all the way up. So let me just, I don't know. See, you need to move things around. Sorry, that's what I'm getting. There's something that you need to like switch up, shake up over here, okay? But yes, within yourself, you might, if you're feeling anxious, whatever, like find ways that are going to help you rest. Like what do you need to do to, I don't know, like do you need to add some melatonin? Do you need to meditate? Do you need to, how do you need to process, okay? Like there's some learning over here, energy that you need to do. okay, and ask for support when you need it, okay? Because actually what I'm getting is that like you are being used as a source of support. I don't know, and I'm getting that maybe you're being overburdened by having kind of to like support all these other people. So it's like you can also ask for support when you need it, okay? I don't know, that's the message that I got. All right, with the Ace of Swords being reversed and how you're showing up, really watch out how you're communicating, watch out the way that you're, yeah, you know, watch out how you're talking to people. Like I said, don't confuse, you know, being passionate and confident with being arrogant, right? Or, you know, if you're really stressed out over here, make sure that you're not taking it out on other people. You know, the Ace of Swords reversed is, it's, you know, miscommunication, just words not being expressed clearly, right? Like it kind of, it opens the door to chaos over here, you know? So what I'm getting is like taking this as a time to learn, you know, like to kind of make sure that you're listening is also what I'm getting. All right. You know, with the Nine of Wands over here, I go back to this asking for support, okay? Because what I'm getting is that, you know, whatever it is that you're dealing with is making you feel like you need to keep your guard up, right? Like you need to stay on the lookout. You know, maybe you don't feel comfortable sharing, you know, your needs, sharing what it is that you want or what you need or whatever, but it's like I'm getting this balance of, yes, boundaries are great. Set your boundaries, but also be willing to say, hey, you know, I kind of need some help right now. Okay. So make sure that you're drawing boundaries, you know, especially if you're being, asked for a lot, right? Like, so if people are asking you for too much, if you're feeling kind of anxious over here, it's okay to kind of say, hey, you know what, I don't have the capacity for that. And also, you know, yeah, ask for support, okay? Like slow and steady, you know, just kind of make sure that you are yeah, like, you know, because what I'm getting with the King of Wands, especially shadow side up, is just like a very chaotic energy, okay? So this need to kind of take a step back, okay? With the Page of Swords, there is something that, you know, you might be reassessing. Some of you might be dealing with air energy, so that could be like Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And there's something that you're reassessing around that. I'm also getting that you might be learning something either about someone. It could be you're learning something about an air sign, or you're just kind of in this learning energy, right? Like there's something that's, whatever it is that's causing you this restlessness, whatever it is that's causing you to feel disheveled over here, it's just a time to learn, okay? So that you can reassess, you know, how you want to charge forward. So it's definitely, you know, a week for learning, a week for taking things slow, okay, and asking for support when you need it, okay? Be open to learning this week. That is really the big message that I have here, okay? But thank you so much for being here, Cancer. All right. If anything resonated, I would love to hear from you. And you can let me know if anything resonated in the form of a like or a comment. Thank you for being here. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Leo. But first I'm gonna have some coffee. Why did I say coffee? Toffee? Toffee. Hi, Leos, do you like that toffee candy? I don't know. Hi, Leo. What does Leo have coming up this week? All right. Oh, interesting. You have the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. So some of you might have, I think it was Taurus. Some of you might have Taurus placement. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus, okay? Because the King of Pentacles, shadow side up. Interesting. All right. Let's see. I'm not getting, okay, and I don't know why I'm doing this backwards, but I meant to take out the little yellow cards first, but I'm going to roll with it. All right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Some of you might definitely be dealing with a Taurus, or you might have Taurus placements here, okay? So within you, you do have the 10 of Cups, okay? I'm getting that you are interesting. Come on, I have so many cards. Give me something new. Okay, what is happening? All right. All right, Leo. So, okay. With the 10 of Cups, this is within you, okay? So I'm getting that you are thinking about your future. You're thinking about what your 10 of Cups is. You know, maybe something that you've been thinking about for a while is what I'm getting. And it's like, you want to work toward it, you know. It's interesting, just kind of like with the old and the Nine of Pentacles over here. What I'm getting is like, you know what, I know that I'm all that, I know that I've worked hard for what I want, but this is getting old, okay? Like, sorry, like that's the message that I got. But you know, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna say it. For some of you, like, I don't know, you might feel like you're getting old, or you might feel, I don't know, but I'm getting, okay, I'm also getting like somebody old, like not old as in age wise, but just somebody from the past, okay? Kind of coming from, like coming out of nowhere, okay? Just kind of like with this Knight of Cups, with this Ten of Cups, I don't know, but I'm getting just like this reassessing of the past. It's weird, you know, I would never tell anybody to go into the past, okay? But I'm getting just like a lot of little side messages here, okay, Leo? But, you know, with the Ten of Cups, you're definitely thinking about, you know, what you want next, you know, with power. Like, I mean, you know, what you might be looking for, your Ten of Cups, your fulfillment, you know, might be, you know, being in a position of power. I'm getting, you might also, honestly, I'm getting like you would find power in this Ten of Cups, you know, like in having, you know, like your family and having like this emotional fulfillment, you know. So you're really thinking about how to get that. With the King of Pentacles being shadow side up, though, is like, what I'm getting the message of, what are you putting into it, okay? Like, what is the work that you're actually putting into getting these things that you want? Because, you know, the King of Pentacles takes care of business, and it's a nurturer and it's a provider, right? Like, I mean, it's just like that fatherly, you know, taker care of business energy, okay? But with the shadow side of what I'm getting is almost like you haven't been putting that energy out there, you know, like, how are you gonna get these things that you want if you're, I'm getting, you know, like holding on to things. I am getting the shadow side of the King of Pentacles that's very greedy, that's only kind of worried about themselves, that's not sharing their energy. Is like, you know, maybe you've worked really hard for things, but you know, okay, if you really want this Ten of Cups, are you putting that out there? Because there's some imbalance over here, and I am getting that the imbalance is coming from you, because this is how you are showing up. So there's something that you need to work out here, as far as getting your material realm and your emotions, you know. So it's like, maybe you are stable materially, but how are your emotions doing? You know, if you're thinking about this Ten of Cups, which is all about emotional fulfillment, you know, where is the imbalance coming from? You know, are you putting enough, you know, of your needs and love and, you know, passions and wants out there? You know, I mean, for others of you, it could be reversed, that, you know, you are emotionally fulfilled and feeling good, but your material resources need a little bit of attention. But I'm getting that that's for less of you. Like, I'm getting that most of you are kind of okay on your material, you know, like, you know, you're still leveling up, you're still like kind of working hard, you know. It's not like you're, you know, in this super, I got my kingdom and my empire sort of energy, but it's like, you know, you're pretty stable, you know. But it's like the emotional part that needs attention, okay? I mean, for some of you, if it's inverted, then absolutely right, like, take that, you know. Okay, like, what do you need to do to to make those, to get that material stability, okay? Because there's something that you need to balance over here, okay? You know, with a mystery, what I'm getting is just, I don't know, I'm getting that you're not sharing, like that, and I think that's part of why I'm getting that, you know, because like, it's like you're not sharing your feelings, you're not sharing your wants, you're not sharing your emotional desires with the outside world, you're keeping this hidden. So how are you going to, you know, reap that and get that if you're not putting it out there over here? With the Knight of Cups, I mean, I think it could be a suggestion for you to share your cup of love over here, but because it is the external energy, I don't know. I think it could be somebody coming your way. All right. The Knight of Cups is Scorpio energy, so it could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. All right, it could just be water energy, or it could just be somebody who's you know, more loving, more willing to share their cup of love. Okay, so it's like, you know, but if you have over here somebody who's willing to share their cup of love, but you're not sharing over here, you know, how are you going to welcome that in? Okay, so there's this need to be receptive this week. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting that exploring your creativity can welcome this person in. You might find somebody new by having some creative pursuits. Okay, I'm also also getting putting your passion into creative projects over here, or putting your feelings into creative projects in order to open this door over here, okay? This door, by this door I mean, was I clear? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I super repeat myself, and sometimes I don't know if I'm making any sense. Let me know, Leo. Did I make sense today? Do I owe you a reading? Let me know if I owe you a reading, because this felt a little wobbly here. Sorry, I got distracted. See, maybe you're getting distracted over here. Focus, all right? Balance things out. Do some creative stuff, okay? And welcome in this love that's trying to find you by, you know, putting yourself out there, by balancing your emotions with what you're doing, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Leo. Let me know if I owe you a reading, because that felt a little wobbly, all right? But if anything did resonate, please feel free to let me know in the form of a like or a comment. I'd appreciate any feedback, okay? Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up this week? Wow, so you do have the Lovers. It did come shadow side up, so I am getting that you might be feeling some imbalance here, or there is this sorry, I was about to say, like, there is this need for you to assess your love life here, and then love, the little card popped up, okay? Mystery. Why is everybody getting mystery today? Maybe it's just a clouded, a cloud of mystery showering the universe right now. I have no idea. You tell me. All right. But yes. Okay. Sorry. With the Lovers over here, there is this sense of imbalance. Like I said, it could be within you. It could be with how you're relating to others. With love, I mean, it can very well be a relationship, but I'm getting, yeah, okay, it might, okay, it's very, okay, it's a relationship, isn't it? If it's not a relationship, I'm sorry if there's no messages for you here. But, oh, okay, I'm just gonna show you. You have the Six of Cups back here. So for some of you, there is this desire to rekindle something, okay, Virgo? Like, these are supposed to be general messages, but I do get that love is going to be very much in the forefront of this week, or kind of like taking a lot of your time this week, okay? You do have cleanse, love, hydrate, and mystery, okay? I am gonna say, like, for some of you, like, just, you know, look out for your physical health, okay? Make sure that you're taking care of your physical health as well as your, you know, mental, emotional, like, all that good stuff, okay? But just kind of pay attention to that. I don't mean that like in a doctory way, just kind of, I don't know, make sure that you're not, I don't know, that's what I got, okay? All right. But with the Four of Wands being in your internal side, yes, I'm getting that you very much have this relationship on your mind, okay? It is also a card of community, celebration, like all that good stuff, right? So there is something that you're trying to balance over here, that you're trying to rekindle, you know, that you're trying to make work. And, you know, with the World over here, I'm also getting, like, there's something that you might be trying to level up with someone, okay? Now, you know, you're showing up in this Queen of Cups reversed energy, which is really interesting, because when it comes out reversed, I get the emotionally withholding energy, you know, so, and this can be good, you know, it can be you taking care of yourself and you taking care of your needs over here, Virgo. But what I'm getting is that, you know, you're trying to materialize things, or you're trying to, you know, kind of bring your passions forward, you know, have the spiritual union, level up with someone over here. You're feeling good about yourself, you're feeling emotionally fulfilled, but this reversal is saying, you know, are you sharing that? Are you sharing those feelings? Are you being emotionally withholding to someone? Is that where the imbalance is coming from? And that is why we got this shadow side up. Because, you know, I don't know, just I feel like if, you know, if you would have gotten this, I might have said, oh, you know, make sure that you're taking care of your needs and all that stuff. And, you know, yes, obviously you do need to take care of your needs. Obviously you do need to take care of yourself, you know. You know, but just the reversal over here is kind of suggesting that you might be in a more of like a taking energy. So there's this need for you to assess that. I'm getting, you know, put a little love into the situation. Are you sharing your love? Are you actually, you know, balancing the self-love that you have with that person that you're thinking about, you know, creating something with, or that you want to level up with over here? Or that, you know, if it's not an actual person that you have in your life, like, you know, what you're picturing, what you're imagining, you know, are you sharing your love in that way? Because you also have the Nine of Cups over here, which is telling me this is how the outside world is making you feel. So this is telling me that, you know, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You know how to make yourself happy. You know how to take care of your emotional needs. And, you know, it's like you don't need somebody to, you know, balance you. I'm getting like you are balanced yourself, you know, but it's like you're looking for this level up energy, you know, whoever it is that you're dealing with. It's like not gonna be somebody who's depleting you, or somebody that you don't need somebody to make you feel complete, is what I'm getting, right? Like you're looking for like a balanced thing where you can level up. But you know, if you're not sharing your feelings, are you not sharing your feelings? You know, like that's something. Are you, I don't know, like, because I am getting that you already feel good. I'm getting that you do know how to self-care, that you do know how to love yourself, but it's more about, you know, how much are you actually sharing with the other person? You know, the world over here, you do have a sort of level up coming up, okay? This could be a level up with, sorry, I just, yeah, okay, I'll talk to about the hydrate messages just came through. But let me finish, you know, with the world, it is a level up energy, and that could, you know what, maybe that's why I got cut off, because it's like you're just leveling up with a person. But the second part of that was going to be, you know, maybe you're leveling it up by yourself, or you're leveling up you know, away from a person. That is also a possibility. Maybe you're realizing, hey, there's an imbalance over here, so I need to kind of worry about myself moving forward on my own. But I'm not getting that. I'm really getting just like this big unionized level up over here. But with hydrate, sorry, the messages that I was getting were very much around love and feelings and emotions, and this need for you to hydrate on the emotional level, right? Because you have cups are associated with those feelings and things like that, and it's like you need to hydrate a little bit. You need a little bit more water, as in you need a little bit more feelings, or get access to your feelings. Okay, make sure that you're, you know, like putting the love out there. Okay, like that is what I got with that over here. Okay. But well, that is what I have for you this week, Virgo. Let me know if that made sense. Let me know if that resonated. If you weren't looking for love messages, my bad. But that is what seems to be popping up this week. Okay, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. And let me know if anything resonated. All right. Thank you. And let's go ahead and move on. Okay. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. What does Libra have going on this week? Okay, you have the Eight of Wands over here. And it did show up shadow sign. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was almost gonna check my deck because I was, wow, okay. Careful is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, wow, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who is this? Libra. Okay, Libra. Okay, yeah. Wow, sorry. I'm just getting so many messages for you, Libra. Wow, okay. I need to like take a step back. You need to take a step back, okay? You need to be careful. My first thing was I was almost gonna go back into the deck and be like, wait, like, is everything okay? Yeah. All right. Wow. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry that I'm just laughing and not saying anything. It's just funny how messages come through, because this is just, you know, with the splurting of the cards everywhere, and like I was like, I need to go back to the deck, and then I was like, no, I need to move forward. There was just like this kind of conflicting energy is what I'm getting, and kind of wanting to charge forward and wanting to, you know, reassess. But like, so I'm getting like this need for you to reassess before you charge forward, which is exactly what we see here. Okay, you know, the Eight of Wands wants to, you know, act. It wants to charge forward. It wants to get things done over here. But you need to be careful. You need to be mindful about where you're taking your next step. Okay, make sure that you're not being, you know, whatever it is that you are working on or that's kind of calling your attention right now, just, you know, be mindful, you know, as you charge forward, because yes, you know, the Eight of Wands is like, yes, you are doing things, yes, you are charging forward. The Eight of Wands just wants to get going, and you know, you have, you know, I mean, you know, yes, you have energy over here of wanting to kind of go forward, and even with act just kind of popping out as well. It's like you're ready to act, but be careful, okay? And then you got slowed down. All right, so there is this need for you to, as much as you want to charge forward with whatever it is that you're wanting to charge forward in, all right, make sure that you are slowing down, you know, being mindful. Don't, you know, trip over, you know, otherwise you're going to be tripping and stumbling, as opposed to, you know, seamlessly jumping over hurdles over here. So yeah, you know, you might have some obstacles over here that are trying to get in your way as you kind of charge forward, and that is why you need to slow down. I'm getting so that you can assess them, you know, with this Hanged Man energy, so that you can kind of understand the things that are trying to block you, the things that are trying to get in your way over here. There's something that you need to understand about that, you know. So yes, you know, the Hanged Man is over here with the reversal. It's ready to rise up. It's ready to go. It's ready to like move from this, but it's like you're still being asked to kind of make sure that you're at least paying attention, understanding different perspectives. I'm getting pay attention to the messages that are coming to you through obstacles, the messages that are coming to you through music and art. Okay, some of you might be actually like exploring that. I mean, you're a Libra, right? So like you might just have an affinity for music and art in general, not to stereotype over here, you know, but that is the thing. I'm also getting you kind of finding your power or being in your power this week by getting in touch with music and art. And I almost said getting back in touch. So like if some of you have kind of left music or art behind, I'm getting this need for you to rekindle that passion over here. Okay, I'm also gonna say, you know, with this Ten of Wands, this is like in your internal side over here. So I'm getting that, you know, there's whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay, the reason that you're being asked to, you know, slow down as you charge forward is that you might end up feeling overwhelmed or overburdened or stressed, right? Like this might be a lot more for you to handle than you realized. So, you know, absolutely ask for help when you need it, because you might end up feeling overwhelmed, you know? You have the Three of Pentacles over here. So there's this need for you to collaborate, to talk to people, to ask for support, be willing to collaborate is the message that I'm getting, because I'm getting that some of you might have helped being offered. You might have somebody saying, hey, you know, like, let's work on this together, let's problem solve or whatever. But if you're not accepting that help, you know, then you're going to end up over here, you know, Ten of Wands struggling. So, and tripping and stumbling, you know, so be sure that you're willing to accept that help if it comes your way, because with the Four of Cups reversed up here, as in like what's coming your way, it's, you know, there's this, you know, that's the dissatisfaction, that's the rejection card as well, you know, like you might be in a more rejecty energy, you know, like kind of isolated, worried about you trying to like do your own thing over here, and when help comes your way you might be ignoring it. So there's this need for you to not ignore it, right? Like accept, at least like take a peek, you know, if you realize, hey, you know what, that's not the help that I wanted or the help that I needed, then hey, at least you know. But you never know. I'm getting like you do have kind of like the universe trying to offer you something over here, so make sure that you're not rejecting it by being too isolated or being too in your own energy. Okay, be willing to kind of cooperate and accept that support from, you know, people that are, I'm getting like you have people that are trying to find you. For some of you, it could just be, it could be a Cancer. I'm getting Cancer energy over here just because of the Four of Cups is Cancer energy. It doesn't have to be. I'm just getting somebody that's going to try to be like nurturing to you and kind of, you know, be like, hey, you know, like, let's do this together. Let's cooperate, teamwork, you know? So yeah, accept that, you know, if it comes your way. All right, so that is what I have for you this week, Libra. Let me know if that made sense. Okay, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm gonna drink some coffee. Thank you. Sorry for if you heard that. I don't know. Okay, but we are moving on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What does, wow, okay. I think I need to do like an old school shuffle here, okay? Nope. Okay, these cards. Okay, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What does Scorpio have coming up this week? And you do have the Nine of Wands coming up light side up. So make sure that you're, you know, make sure that you're setting boundaries is what I'm getting. You want to be careful not, you know, because this is the energy that you're balancing over here. So you want to be careful that you're not setting boundaries so high that you're keeping the right people out is the message that I'm getting. But you still want to make sure that you're setting boundaries as to not be overwhelmed, overburdened this week is what I'm getting, right? So like the balancing of the boundaries. Yeah. The balancing of the boundaries. Interesting. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know why I felt the need to repeat that. It just made sense in my head. Wow, Scorpio. Goodness golly, what are you on to? Okay. So, yes. Ten of Wands over here, absolutely. You know, with this Nine of Wands as well, you might, you know, you might have some stressors. You might be feeling a little overburdened. You might have a lot on your plate, okay? So just a lot of responsibilities. You know, it could be, well, I mean, you have two wands, you have pentacles, you have, well, you have three wands. Okay, so, yeah, I'm getting just this need to really pay attention to your passions over here. Yeah, and you have creativity over here as well. Okay, so I'm getting this need for you to really get in touch with your passions over here. Don't let work get in the way with this pentacles card over here. Showing up reversed as well. I'm getting asked for support when needed. Okay, so make sure that those, back to these boundaries. Okay, balancing, saying, hey, you know, I'm a little overwhelmed, can I get some backup over here, with, you know, saying, hey, I don't have the capacity for that, you know, and being, you know, in your power about that. Okay, yeah, being in your power about that, making sure that you are really careful about not getting overwhelmed. Okay, and I'm getting that, like, having this, getting in touch with this creativity. You know, you have a lot of wants over here, some passions, you know, maybe some need to do things around like your sacral chakra, right? So like that's like your creativity, you know, like a more passionate energy over here that might need your attention this week. Okay, because there is a sense of imbalance, you know, in a sense of being overwhelmed. You're showing up in the Six of Pentacles reverse. So yes, for some of you, like I said, the need to balance your passions with your work. Okay, because Pentacles and Wands, like the material realm and the, you know, realm of passion, you know. So, you know, make sure that you are, I'm getting accepting support is what I'm getting, is that it's the time to accept, because it came out reversed. Sorry, like the card came out reversed. So it's not, you know, like we sometimes we have a lot to give, sometimes we have a lot to, you know, sometimes it's a time to receive, right? It's not like you're being greedy over here, right? It might just be a time for you to ask for help. It might be a time for you to accept help, accept the support that you need, right? And make sure that you're not being drained is the message that I'm getting, you know, especially with the Nine of Wands over here. So, you know, I'm getting stand in your power. Okay, accept support when you need it. You know, try to restore some of that balance back into your I'm just really getting like work realm, you know, like your material realm is what needs balance. So like the way that you are physically relating to the world. So that could also be like your physical body, right? Like, are you kind of nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself? Are you, you know, your living space, your, like I said, work, you know, just kind of anything physical, right? Like needs attention right now. Like there's this need to bring it back into balance. So if you're feeling stressed about stuff like that, then ask for support as needed. Okay. Listen to whoever has, you know, solutions, or listen for whoever can support you. Okay. Stand in your power. Absolutely. And you know, I'm getting explore some creative outlets as a way to you know what I'm getting is explore some creative outlets as a way to assess your internal feelings. I'm getting this exploration as internal right now, because the Two of Wands wants to kind of get out there, explore the world. You know, the world is in your hand. You know, what are the options? It is a card of success, right? It's like taking the next step in some sort of, you know, passionate endeavor over here. But with the reversal, I'm getting that you have to start within. It's like you have to bring this energy toward yourself. This exploration is yourself. The world that you are exploring is yourself. So there is this need for you to get in touch with that more passionate side of yourself, with your passionate needs, with your creative needs, is what I'm getting over here. Okay. So that might be a way to bring balance to the situation over here. Now, with the Lovers, interesting. You have the Lovers, you have career call as the external energy. Okay, so that's like the energy that's coming your way. You might have a Gemini coming your way with some important information, just with the call and communication. And the Lovers is it's an air sign, air energy, right? So just kind of talking. You might have just straight up love showing up at your door. Your love can be coming through career. So you might meet somebody in your profession, or you might, I don't know, like get out there and find somebody that has a profession similar to you, is what I'm getting. Okay. I mean, it's just lovers energy, right? So it's hard to dismiss the love messages here. But, you know, as well, I am getting that your career is kind of asking you to assess, you know, how balanced you feel, because the lovers is also an energy of a balance. So, you know, what is your career telling you about how you feel, you know, with, you know, we go back to this, you know, with just, you know, you see the fire over here, and the, you know, this feels very like Pentacles and Wands again, you know, like the practical realm and the passionate realm. So there's just this need to assess that again, you know, where are your passions in your career? Like, are those balanced? Are you allowing one to take over? You know, because you're being asked to bring this, yeah, you know, like bring this into you. I'm getting like the world wants you to feel good over here. You know, what's like this completion card. Sorry, like, I don't know. It just looks really, I feel like you have a lot of good things coming your way over here, you know, but there's just this need to, I'm getting communicate. I don't know. For some of you, you might have a career change coming your way. I don't know. Like, there's something that you're going to be kind of assessing around, you know, what in my physical realm needs to be balanced with my passions. And maybe that's the career call that's calling. Okay. All right. So, wow, it seems kind of like, seems like a big week, Scorpio, or I don't know, a lot of, you know, good energy though coming your way eventually, right? Like this obviously does need to reassess, you know, whatever it is that's stressing you, but I'm getting that this assessment is really going to bring good things your way. Okay. So yeah, you know, good old Scorpio, right? The only way out is through. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that made sense. Let me know if the messages resonated. I would love to hear from you. You can let me know in the form of a like or a comment. And thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have coming up this week of, why was I going to say September 5th? February 6th. I don't know. Maybe September 5th is something to y'all, Sagittarius. This is it. I don't know. But February 6th. All right, so you do have the star. Oh, sorry. I love that because the star is, you know, the universe just really having your back, okay? The universe is trying to support you over here. The universe wants to give you something, and I'm getting that what you need to consider is like, because this is the energy that you need to balance. It's your, how you feel about it, you know, like your self-worth. Like, I'm getting, you need to really accept, you know, like, how do I say this? I'm just getting like an energy of, you know, like, am I worthy of this? Do I deserve this? You know, that sort of thing over here. So, all right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting, right. That's what you need to do, right? Like, it's like, know that you are worth it. Yeah. Which is it worth it? It's like, are you worth it though? And I'm getting that the answer is yes. Okay. All right. So within you, you have the King of Pentacles. All right. With the King of Pentacles, you know, I'm getting, you know, Sagittarius, I just feel like you're always kind of taking care of business, right? And that is what the King of Pentacles is doing. You know, making sure that their kingdom is intact, making sure that they're providing, that they're taking care of things. You know, they've worked really hard, you know. It's like, I'm getting, you are reaping the benefits of everything that you've put all this hard work into. And you want to, right? Like, you want to embody this. I'm getting like you're taking care of business over here, but there is this reminder for you to get some rest, because there is this sense of, you know, kind of frustration as well over here. You do have two kings is what I'm noticing, actually. But some sense of frustration with the Seven of Pentacles as well. So it's like, maybe you're too busy taking care of your kingdom over here, and there's something that, you know, it's kind of causing you to not feel so great right now. So there is this need for you to, you know, make sure that you're getting some rest, make sure that you're kind of stopping to, you know, like, assess situations. You know, over here, with the Eight of Cups and shake up, you know, this is how you are showing up. So you are leaving things behind that are not serving you. Maybe that's where some of these frustrations are coming from, you know, like, you really, I'm getting like, you're just trying to be over here, like, strong, independent, taking care of the world around you, like those around you, your people, you know, making wishes about the future, you know, trying to do things. And things are getting shooken up, right? Like, there's a shakeup, things are changing. I'm getting that you are just like, this is not what works for me, so I am gonna move on. Okay, it's just like this very decisive energy of you leaving behind the things that are bringing you down, the things that are keeping you from feeling in this energy. I'm getting that you're moving forward, right? Like, because this came out reversed, the Seven of Pentacles came out reversed. So I'm getting that you are like, you know what, I'm done with this energy. I am gonna leave that behind. I am no longer gonna let things frustrate me. Like, I know what I need to do to get my kingdom. I know that the universe has my back, and you're charging full force. I'm getting against, you know, against what's keeping you down and toward the future that you want. You know, it's like, make those wishes, work toward them. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting just this balance of the universe having your back as long as you're putting in the work. Okay. And so really think about what it is that you're going for, and working toward, and charge full force, because I mean, it's funny because you have rest and full force, but I'm getting, you know, I mean, like, don't overwhelm yourself, but like, you can balance this, right? Like, is that duality of like, yes, you can, when during the waking hours, during the hours when you're awake, yep, you got to do what you got to do, but make sure that you're not, you know, like, not sleeping because you're trying to take care of business, right? Or like, and I'm just getting like a very physical rest, you know, like, make sure that you are also like stopping to assess, and I'm getting, think about what this wish is, you know, what is it that you're charging forward? You know, if you're feeling frustrated and whatever, right? Like, you know, is it worth it? It's just, I don't know, like, I'm honestly getting more of those messages of like your worthiness, right? Like, you kind of assessing like, am I worth this? And it's like, yeah, you are, right? Like, the universe is telling you that you are, that they wants to support you over here. So keep working hard. Some of you might have actually, that's more Sagittarius energy. No, it's not Sagittarius. Yeah, it is Sagittarius energy, actually. So some of you might have more Sagittarius energy coming your way. With the King of Wands showing up over here. But you know what I'm really getting, sorry. Oh my god, this is so funny. Because earlier when I saw like the King and the King, what I thought is like, oh, some of you are really meeting your match over here. And I know you don't usually think of like Pentacles and Wands as, you know, matching. You know, they're not like exactly, you know, they're not like the complementary suits, you know. But just like with the 2 king energies, I was just getting an energy of, you know, you kind of encountering someone, one being in your, you know, like how do I say this, like, yeah, you know, having to kind of work toward being in your power. Like, are you feeling super in your power right now? Not quite, right? But like all this hard work, and once you kind of take care of business, really being in your power. But also, like, some of you have like your match coming your way, and I mean that in like the somebody who's as strong as you, somebody who's as powerful as you, you know, somebody who's gonna sorry, I'm getting like the saying, like the light a fire under your behind over here, you know. And I'm getting just like this balance of like passion and resources in order to make these things happen, right? It's kind of like, I got the money, you got the ideas, all right, let's go, you know, like, let's do this, let's make this happen, you know, like that sort of thing. Okay. So really think about what it is that you want. You know, back to this, is it worth it? You know, really think about what you want, because the universe is going to make it happen for you. Okay. So assess that and make sure that you know what you're working toward, because the universe is gonna make it happen. All right. So all right, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you this week. Let me know if things resonated. Did that make sense? You know, and go out and get yours. Okay. Thank you. All right. Hello, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for February the 6th. All right. So, wow, you do have the 2 of Cups showing up here as the energy that you need to balance. It did show up shadow side up. So, you know, there might be some discord, some dissonance, maybe like some arguments, some need to assess a relationship, some partnerships. Okay. It could be, I mean, it could be love related. It could also be, you know, business related, work related. Okay. But I'm getting, yeah, you know, with the Lovers reversed as well, this need to kind of balance some energy with people is what I'm getting. Okay. You are looking, I'm getting, you know, I'm getting you're in a problem solving energy over here. Okay. With the 2 of Wands. Okay. I'm getting you know, just these 2 together. Okay. Some of you might really be looking toward your spirituality as a source of strength, as a source to, you know, kind of help you have a better understanding of what's happening around you. But you know, I'm getting, you know, you're looking at the world. Some of you might actually be thinking about physically traveling. You know, that's something that you might be considering this week, but it really is just this energy of looking at different options, having things understand from like a different perspective. I'm getting, you know, you're trying to set up steps to success. Okay. Because that's what the 2 of Wands is doing, right? It's taking the first step toward, you know, addressing their passions, toward this new beginning, toward, you know, seeing what the options are out there. And I am getting that you yourself are trying to resolve whatever discord is happening over here, you know. However, well, not however, you know, but, you know, with the Lovers, reverse is how you are showing up. There is this energy of you know, make sure that you're balanced. Okay. It's like, you know, because this over here is kind of saying, you know, you have somebody, you know, kind of looking away. Like maybe there's something that you're trying to leave behind, something that you're looking forward, right? It's not like, you know, so whether this is a romantic partnership and it's just like, maybe you're just kind of looking away or not paying attention to each other, you know, or if it's, you know, it could be like a job that's no longer fulfilling you, a partnership in business that you're like, are we really seeing eye to eye? It doesn't feel like it, right? It's like almost like these 2 visions over here. And it's like you are willing to problem solve and kind of get things addressed over here, but there is an imbalance. Okay. There's just like a sense of not being on the same page with the Lovers over here. I am gonna say, because this is how you're showing up, definitely assess how balanced you are. I'm getting this message of, you know, like you might think that you are maybe you feel like you're putting more, how do I say this, maybe because you're in this problem solving energy, you feel like, but I'm giving it my all and things like that. But it's like, are you? I don't know. You know, are you actually being balanced? Are you actually showing up in like this like maybe you're feeling you know, like you want to problem solve, but are you actually showing up in a solution oriented sort of disposition over here as far as how you're relating to others? Okay. You know, and for some of you, I mean, I'm getting it's just about communicating, right? Because the Lovers is also an energy, it's Gemini energy, it's air energy, it's communication, you know. So are you sharing? Are you sharing what you want? Are you sharing your needs? Are you vocalizing, you know, what it is that you're thinking? You know, like, are you in, you know, where are you in the giving and receiving thing? You know, are things balanced with whoever it is that you are working with or relating to, or the relationship that you're in? You know, are things balanced in your relationships, regardless of the type of relationships that they are? Are you giving more or are you taking more? You know, like, where are you, you know, and kind of bring that back into balance. And I'm getting play, you know, with play over here, I'm getting, you know, like, have some fun, you know, maybe like y'all need to kind of bring a lightness, you know, to your dynamics, you know. So like I said, whether it's, you know, maybe like coworkers that, I mean, I don't know, they say, what do they say? Like, you know, like, don't poop where you eat. And I'm not talking about in a romantic way, you know, but you know, some people, you know, maybe kind of have some more fun with the people that are around you, you know, like if it's at work, I don't know, that sounds like terrible advice, huh? But I don't know, that's the message that I'm getting over here. Right, but kind of like bring lightness to it, as long as, you know, it's work appropriate, right, or school appropriate, or, you know, whatever appropriate, right? But like if it's a relationships thing, make time to play with each other. Sorry. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Like, my words are just sounding so weird right now. But I just meant like, make sure that you're having time to have fun, right? To kind of get in touch with like a lighter side of things is what I'm getting. Like, does that make sense? Like, not taking things so seriously is the message, okay? So make some time for fun, whatever that looks like for you, okay? Now over here, I love this. This is how the outside is affecting you. Money matters, Wheel of Fortune. This is great because like some of y'all just have money coming your way. Money might be on the up. It might be like a change in something, you know, especially if you're kind of balancing this energy. For those of you that I was getting more of like, you know, business things or whatever, I'm getting like, you know, hey, as you like problem solve, as you communicate, as you kind of work to balance this energy, I don't know, right? But there is just, you know, money's on the up over here, okay? Like, that is what I'm getting, which is great, okay? Like, you might be thinking about, I don't know, I'm getting like investments for some of you, like maybe like savings, but just really, I don't know, some of you, sorry, it's like, what's in the books, you know, like just kind of like with all this writing, I'm getting just like this budgeting. Maybe some of you are getting better just at budgeting your money, and it's really gonna bring you like come ups in this way. All right, there is a sense of things looking up, okay? Like the universe is gonna start making you feel or helping you in feeling good, okay? Because this is still like some of your you energy, but it's like I'm getting you're gonna be feeling good, and then the universe is gonna be like, yeah, let's back you up, let's back that up, okay? As far as the things that you don't have control over here, you do have Temperance, well versed and steady. And so some of you might be dealing, you know, with a Sagittarius, or you might have some Sagittarian energy coming your way, or you might have Sagittarius in your placements. I don't know. I would say, you know, kind of just be careful about imbalance, okay? Just like with the Two of Cups shadow side up, with the Lover showing up, reversed initially, okay? There's just, you know, balance, okay? It's like a big key right here. What are you balancing? I don't know, this could be different for different people, you know. I'm not getting necessarily a lot of strong messages about what you might be balancing, so that's for you to assess here. But you know, I'm just seeing, you know, like with all the water over here and what you're tempering, you know, it's there's this need for you to assess your emotions, okay? Like how your feelings are either affecting your passions, how they're affecting your work realm, how they're affecting your thoughts, okay? But like there's this need for you to get in touch with your passion, your feelings, sorry. Oh, maybe it is passions for some of you, but just, I don't know, I'm just really getting feelings, okay? Like be real about your feelings. Don't let your feelings destabilize you is the other sense that I'm getting, okay? Like some of you might be, you know, just because Temperance is an energy of everything, the what's happening, the transformation, the balance, you know, it's internal, you know. There's a lot happening in the Temperance card, and you might be chill on the outside, but on the inside there's a lot changing. And so, you know, with the reversal I'm getting for some of you, maybe, I don't know, maybe talk about it, kind of put some out that stuff out there, at least for yourself, okay? Make sure that you're not hiding it from yourself. I'm just getting this need for you to like assess your feelings, okay? And then with the steady, just, yeah, and with the message, the feelings messages is, you know, not letting your feelings destabilize you, okay? Kind of make sure that you're coming, you know, like, yeah, like that steadfast energy, not letting like your feelings let things get out of hand, okay? So just kind of assess your feelings before you kind of relate to others, okay? But I don't know, yeah, I'm getting like for some of you like a steady person coming your way. Maybe you're like, I'm sorry, a steady Sagittarius sounds contradictory. Sorry, I'm not trying to hate on Sagittarius. Love my Sagittarius, but just, I don't know, yeah. Check your feelings, okay, this week, all right? Make sure that you're not letting your feelings kind of sorry, I want to say like discontrol you, but that doesn't make any sense. Like make you lose control, you know? Okay. All right. Thank you, Capricorn. I hope that made sense. Let me know if that made sense. Not gonna lie, it felt a little wonky here, you know, so let me know. Did that resonate? I would love to hear from you. You can let me know in the form of a like or a comment. And thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. What does Aquarius have showing up this week? Actually, I was about to start with the other deck, but it's not right. So let's see. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming up this week? Okay. All right, so you do have, you have the 10 of Cups, and it came out light side up. All right, so that's like the energy that you're balancing, you know, maybe like some things over here that you're facing. Goodness, like the messages from the tarot just really wanted to pop up because I wanted to do the little yellow deck first, but it is not, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay. All right, so Aquarius, you do have 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. So some of you, I'm getting you're really assessing your emotional fulfillment. You're assessing like what's going to make you feel happy. Your sense of home, okay, family over here, yep, as well. Yeah, so you know, there might be some frustrations around that with the 7 of Pentacles, but I'm getting that you're coming out of that, okay? The 7 of Pentacles being reversed is saying, hey, you know, you've been frustrated, you've been wondering, when do I get, I'm getting that you're thinking about this 10 of Cups as far as like, you know, your emotional fulfillment. It doesn't have to be, you know, like a happily ever after with a family, right? But like you're thinking about what's gonna make me happy, what do I want for my future? And it doesn't have to be like my future for the rest of my life, right? It's just like, what do I want this next to my face? Oh my gosh, what do I want this next phase of my life? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Wow, okay, sorry about that. I don't know if you heard my phone ring. Some of you might just have messages coming your way. Dun, dun, dun. But it's like, I'm getting that you're thinking about what you want the next phase of your life to be like, right? Like what's going to make you feel happy during this next period. And there might be some frustrations around that, right? Some of you might be, I mean, it could be like work related. It could be like school related. It could just be like your material realm right now. It's like you've been working hard. Wow. Yeah, see, you're almost done with this, okay? But it's like you've been working hard for something, and maybe it's starting to feel a little frustrating. Like, oh, like I just want to be, right? Like I want to level up. I want to be this King of Pentacles over here. I want to get all the Pentacles that I'm working so hard for, right? Because that's that 7 of Pentacles energy. It's just like, you know, working hard on something, but it's just a little bit of work left to do, okay? You're still in the 7 of Pentacles energy. You're gonna get your own. You're gonna be feeling strong over here. You're gonna be getting what you want, but there's a little bit of work left to do, but you are coming out of these frustrations, okay? For some of you, I'm getting that getting in touch with your spirituality can help you process some of these things, okay? So pay attention to that. You might get some messages, but you know, kind of exploring your spirituality, right? Like things that help you deal with these frustrations, things that help you, you know, even like process more of what you want, process, you know, how to do this leveling up that you are desiring. You know, you are showing up in a very passionate way. You're showing up in that King of Wands energy, which is passionate, charges forward, takes care of business, you know, just wonderful. You know, I'm getting like all the good things about the King of Wands, and it's just like you're showing up, you know, sorry, I just got like hot, you know, like hot and wonderful. chill and just, you know, doing you. Okay, which is great. You know, but kind of back to this, you know, like with this home and family, I'm really getting that is what you are assessing. That is what you are thinking. Some of you, you might have, you know, like your match waiting for you over here. And sorry, I feel like check your other placements, because I feel like for somebody else, I said, you know, you don't think of the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles as being super aligned, but I'm just getting somebody that's also going to be strong and powerful, kind of, I don't know, maybe like waiting for you, but I'm also getting for you yourself, right? Like stay in this charging forward energy. You know, be passionate, be direct, be like a good leader over here, and also take care of business. Okay, some of you might be needing to take care of family or assess your home life over here. Okay, if not, like you've just been assessing, or you've been assessing what you want this to be like, you know. I'm just getting a week of you. I'm getting you being in your power. I'm getting like these frustrations are leaving you. I'm getting the spirituality is going to kind of help you process some of these things, and there is something that is not working for you, and that's this energy over here, right, of balancing the 10 of cups. What isn't working for you that you need to leave behind, because you are leaving something behind and you are standing your ground. You're gonna be, I'm getting, you're gonna be in your power this week. Okay, some of you might want to go home or talk to your family or get in touch with that, and that might actually also help you as you are kind of making these decisions and charging forward towards something new. Okay, so, you know, what isn't working, right? What is actually, you know, what is some distress? What is some of the frustrations, all right? And then release those, walk away from those. Okay, like stand in your power. I'm getting, you're gonna be like, overall, you're showing up strong and you are feeling strong. Okay, so yeah, you know, yeah, I mean, it feels like a pretty good week. Aquarius, I don't know. Interesting. I don't know, I feel the need to do this. Okay, health. Okay, just like a little extra message. Make sure that you're paying attention to your health. I don't know, like there's something about this that feels unfinished. Maybe I just owe you a reading, Aquarius. Okay, happy birthday, those of you who are celebrating your birthday this week. All right, yeah, just go and be strong. Okay. All right, thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. I hope that resonated. All right, let me know if that resonated. Let me know if anything makes sense. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Okay, thank you so much. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up with Pisces. All right, Pisces, 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 Pisces. What does Pisces? Wow, okay, Pisces. Sorry, a bunch of cards just try to pop out over here. Okay, and more cards just try to pop out over here. Okay, so some of you might just have messages waiting for you, Pisces, CCCs. Or you are ready to communicate something. I don't know, I'm just getting communication this week. Okay, all right, what does Pisces have coming up this week? Nine of Swords. Pesky, pesky thoughts. Okay, that's what that was. All right, you have the Nine of Swords. Shadow side up. Nine of Swords, that's this anxious and worrying card, you know, sleepless nights, being stressed, something's on your mind. Yeah, you know, usually, okay, sorry, I feel the need to like double shuffle over here. Just because I almost pulled out a bunch of cards. Okay, so yeah, okay, wow, woo, okay, wow, Pisces. Okay, so usually I like, or you know, the Hanged Man over here energy reversed. It's not the word, you know what I mean? Like I like the Hanged Man energy, and reversed. It's like you're coming out of something, and maybe like, you know, I am getting, you know what, like you are coming out of something. But because it is your own energy, the reversal is really telling me like you're not feeling like your best self, right? Like there is something that that's got you all sorts of messed up over here, that's got you awake at night, that's got you in these sleepless nights over here. So, you know, yeah, I mean, I do see some kind of challenging energy over here, but I do get that you are going to be coming out of it. Okay. You know, the Hanged Man, like I said, even if it's your own energy of feeling a little bit destabilized, it's like you've been doing the work or you're being asked to. What I'm getting is that you're being asked to assess these thoughts, because this is the energy that you're being asked to balance. And it's like, if you're gonna be in this energy of overthinking and thinking too much about things, then it's like, okay, then be in that energy, process these things, you know, and rather than having, you know, these daggers and these ideas kind of come and plague you and hurt you, it's like, okay, process them, think about them, right? And then release them back into the world. Okay, like that's the energy that you're being asked to embody over here, that you're being asked to balance. And the Hanged Man, you know, over here showing up, it's like, yeah, you might be feeling unsettled and kind of upside down over here, which is right side up, you know. It's like you're being enlightened, okay, by these thoughts. It's almost I mean, it's shadow work, really, you know. It's like finding a different understanding of the things that are plaguing you, like being enlightened by them, allowing yourself to see things from a different perspective, okay, so that you can truly come out of this energy. You have the Five of Swords showing up over here, and how you're showing up, which is an energy of conflict and an energy of change. Okay, I'm getting, for some of you, this need to release, you know, like societal norms, release societal expectations. You know, it is an energy of, you know, challenging social dynamics, right? So there, I'm getting, you know, avoid conflict. You know, it's just an energy of releasing things that are not for your higher good and kind of moving on from that. Okay, so, you know, I'm getting like not listening to, how do I say this, like, you got to do what works for you, you know, because it's like the Five Surges, I mean, it's like challenging energy, but it's energy that's asking you to grow. It's asking you to change. It's asking you to change something. And I'm getting that, it, you know, with the Swords energy, it's just like, it's changing your thought patterns, you know, with this Nine of Swords as well. You know, it's like this addressing of your understanding of the world, or your understanding of how you're relating to others. You know, you have, more Swords energy over here. So like more, some of you might have some air placements in your chart, or I don't know, I mean, it might just like really be a time for learning. And I'm getting coming out of something. I'm getting that you've been kind of stagnating over here, because you have both the Hanged Man and the Hermit, which are energies of that put themselves in this isolation, right? Energies that put themselves in this, you know, kind of separate themselves from the world to try to have deeper understandings, right? To gain new perspectives, to shed the lights on situations. But I'm getting that you're being asked to come out of that, right? Like the Hermit over here is coming out reversed as well. So there is this need for you to step out of whatever isolation you've been in, and trust that you have enough wisdom right now, right? Like, it's like, can you always learn more? Absolutely. But right now you're being asked to, okay, you've shed enough light on a situation, now charge forward. Okay, you've gained different perspectives, now charge forward. You know, if you don't feel, what I'm getting really is like, you can be stuck in this Nine of Swords energy forever. You can be overthinking and processing and having these sleepless nights forever, right? So it's like, can you continue to learn? You know, this Page of Swords is saying yes, but it's time to kind of move on, to charge forward, to step out of this and say, you know what? Okay, there you go. What it is like, you know what? I've shed enough light for now, right? Or like, I've shed as much light as you can for now, you know? Like, can you continue to do some of that work? Yes, absolutely. But there's this need to kind of charge forward over here with these reversals. You know, the Page of Swords, some of you might be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini over here, or an air sign. But overall, I'm just getting time to learn, time to do, time to communicate. You know, the Page of Swords, pages are energy of getting things started. So there's something that you need to get started on. You know, pages are earth energy. So there's just this energy of materializing something. I am gonna say, for those of you who write, it's like, if there's something that you need to write, like, get it done. You know, if you're working on a book, start writing it. For some of you, it could just be journaling as well. But you know, the pages are doers, right? Like, they start actualizing. Are they you know, are they the most refined? No, right? Pages are, you know, they can be a little clumsy. They can be a little bit all over the place. The energy can be a little bit scattered, but they're learning themselves. They're finding themselves, right? Like, and they're just ready to kind of get things going. And I'm getting that that's the energy that you need to be embracing this week over here, okay? There might be things that, you know, you're still learning about, but it's also, you know, charging forward energy, okay? All right, so you have slow down, you have share. Sorry, I didn't cleanse these. Oh my gosh, sorry, I saw cleanse. Sorry, I didn't do these earlier. I meant to do them earlier. But yeah, okay, like slow down. You know what? And I'm not getting like slow down in what you're doing, because I'm not getting a lot of, I'm not getting that you're necessarily like charging forward. What I'm getting is like slow down in your thoughts. Like, don't let your thoughts bring you down. I'm getting just like this energy of racing thoughts, right? Because that's what that Nine of Swords energy is like thoughts that keep, you know, damaging you and hurting you over here. So it's like, you know, like slow those down, you know. Share, I'm getting share your pain, share your conflict, share the things that are plaguing you over here. Just, you know, with this, like I said, I'm getting, I mean, for some of you, like, you could be dealing with like an authoritative figure that might be like, I don't know, like it could be like a boss or like a parent or like some sort of something that that's making you feel like, I don't know, I'm just getting like this need to like defy conventions. I don't know, like that's the message that I wasn't getting like directly earlier. But you know, like share your thoughts, share your feeling, actually share what are the things that are plaguing you, right? Like explore that over here. You know, with cleanse, and this, you know, how you're feeling is like, I'm getting cleanse your thoughts. Once again, it's just like, oh my gosh, there's so much air energy over here is all, you know. And even like the Hermit, that's Virgo energy, but it's still like Virgo energy, which is communicative energy, you know, mercurial energy. So there's just this need for you to really cleanse your mental clutter, okay? That's the message here. You know, oh, dang. Okay, I'm just going to explore this because that's the message that I got. But, you know, with Virgo being the opposition of Pisces, and some of you might be feeling very like yeah, there's like that societal opposition over here. So there's just this need for you to kind of explore that. Like, why do you feel opposed? Why do you feel like things are kind of against you? And there's just this need for you to kind of cleanse yourself of those thoughts, right? Of like feeling like the world is against you. It's more of like, I don't know, using this as like challenges to grow, to learn about something, right? Definitely process through communication. That could be communication, you know, through writing, communication with somebody, communication through yourself, you know, I don't know. You know, but with mystery, I'm getting, I don't know, like, okay, what I'm getting is like, you might not know what's coming up next, you know, like the next step might be a mystery. What the universe has to offer you is a mystery, but there is this need for you to start to take action, you know, because like I said, the pages are not the most refined energy, but they start taking action, okay? It's like, you know what, like maybe the future is meant to be a mystery as of now, but there's this need for you to kind of cleanse yourself of this, you know, Nine of Swords energy that's just so much in their head, okay? Wow, Pisces. I felt like that got a little long here. It just felt like a very heavy energy, all right? So, you know, make sure that you take care of yourself, all right? You know, I'm just because of the energy that I'm feeling here, I'm going to pull like a little self-care card, see what you have, okay? So you have 16 and Purge. What do you need to get rid of? It could be like from trinkets to people, and think about what it will make room for, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and add, it could be like physical is what I have, but also like thoughts. What thoughts can you get rid of, and what will getting rid of those thoughts and those expectations, those other things, that conventions that you're trying to leave behind, what is that going to make room for? Okay, so purge, okay? All right, thank you so much for being here, Pisces. I hope that made sense. Okay, take care of yourself this week, and yeah, all right, start taking some steps here. Okay, thank you.